Hey everybody, I'm so excited to share this piece of my art with you. It's the ancient style of true drink and draw, putting together the ancient style of tool of the Milky Way candy bar with all of the queens of Los Angeles and California, which we know many, combining them together. Now, I don't know how to use the word, so I'm going to steal it from online. Okay, you ready? So here we go. If you've ever dreamed of mastering this unique style, I have something very exciting for you. My course on this ancient drink and draw is happening very soon just for you. I have my own unique way of working with this ancient medium. I've had the unique opportunity of having my drink and draw displayed not only in galleries but in churches all over the world. Over the last several minutes, I have crafted this course just for you, putting together luminous and interesting works done in the spirit of the old masters, because we know that late at night they would go in and lick the paintings. They were painting lickers. We know that this form of drink and draw can seem ancient and peculiar to some. That's, by the way, the some is you guys. Okay. So my goal right now is to demystify this process, making it approachable for those learning it for the first time. I want to unlock the magic of this medium just for you, to deepen your understanding of this ancient and beautiful combination of mediums. To redefine the approach so you can also do this exquisite old fashioned, I don't even know how to do it, but to find nature's beauty. I would ask you to click on the link below, but that's my woohoo, and you don't want to do that. Okay, let's get going. Wasn't that fun? I learned how to do it. I'm learning how to do art talk. It's only been 65 years. Let's find some music. Art talk. Why not? Okay, here we go. Okay, so now I'm listening to Meatloaf. So what we have here is we have wine. Now, usually wine would be employees saying we're working too hard. Okay, so we have wine, which I have poured into this, what I hear is a shot glass. To me, shot glass is when I have to get to work because you've been shot. Okay, and then this is my paint, which comes from this. So this actually becomes this. How does it happen? Who knew? I don't know. Okay, but the lay-in, we're going to use the ancient famous course. We're going to use it before it gets to, okay, of the dark chocolate Milky Way. And we have a models here. She's from the internet. Okay, here we go. We're just using her for a head. I mean, we're using her face as a, never mind. Okay, here we go. So we know this style has been around for years because that's Catholic. You know, we got a new pope. That's what Catholicism is all about. That's what religion's all about. Feed the hungry. Okay, I'm going to combine her hair with other people's hair. So we have complex, simple. Okay, and we're going to go, Rembrandt line, it'd be dark light, dark light, dark light. So we'll have that. We'll have a straight line against an S shape here. So even if we're using this very, very elegant tool of the darker chocolate, the Milky Way, it's very Italian. We know for sure this is what the secret behind Michelangelo. Say, Mike, what are you doing tonight? I'm going to eat a darker chocolate, the Milky Way. You see this right here? This is the sharp edge right there, and this is soft edge. This is from cast shadows and coarse shadows. And we always said to Mike, what do you like about cast and coarse? He says, I like the core first because the core is soft. We say, why do you like that, Mike? Because he says, because remember, it is always soft before it is hard. So we have a soft edge first, and then we have the cast shadow. Okay, so we got that. Now we're going to put in some shadows. These are laid. So now you don't have to go spend the money to drink and draw. Just turn on the video. We do it together. And you have food because I'm listening to Meatloaf right now. So you got this, which is melting in my hand, which is a dark chocolate Milky Way. Meatloaf and some wine. How could it get better? Sing it, Meatloaf. Yes. It smells good too. I'm going to give her a triangle here. Okay, so that's the lay-in. The ancient tools of yesterday brought back today for you. I don't know how to speak hard, but I know how to put this on. You got to put it away very carefully. There's only so many of these left. All right, so we got that. Okay, now we have our paint. You got to take a picture of it though. So let's do this. Okay. Let's put this way. I'm listening to Tommy. If you've never listened to the soundtrack of Tommy, it's very important. Okay. So instead of water, we're using wine. Okay, so here we go. Now, all of the tones on her face exist on this palette. I just have to pick them up and put them here. So first, of course, we all know, boy, that smells good, is that all core shadows, reflected light's all green. Green's very important. Okay. Green's in the Bible. I've never read the Bible, but I'm sure if I did, it would be in there. I'm using wine. From what I hear, Jesus turned water into wine. Well, we started with water and now it's wine. So, wow, it's happening here now. So we know that that garden place was green because it's garden. Moses, that Moses guy, let's get rid of this glare. That Moses, he came down with these tablets, and yeah, we'll go like that. Get rid of the glare. So okay, let's get it back here. I have lights. Yeah, it's pretty good. When he came down with the 3 tablets, he looked down and there was this burning bush. He goes, "How does a bush burn when it's green?" So that freaked him out, and he dropped the tablet. Thank you, Mel Brooks. So he dropped the tablet. Oh my God! Look at that. She's got really high eyes. Let's bring up her nose here. Gotta have the right music. Okay, Carpets of the Sun by Renaissance. That's a good way to start painting. Okay, so we got this. If the music's not right, the painting's not going to turn out. Look at the music was right and her eyes got high on the head. It's not my fault. So green. Oh, so good. This wine is really good. Should try to drink it one day. This is wine. Smells, still smells. I left, went and got a cheeseburger with the glorious Coca-Cola, which is proof there is a God. So only God could create something as beautiful as Coca-Cola Classic. But came back and the wine still smells. This is amazing. So we're not using any water. We're just using the fruit of the vine. Wine. So you get nice, loose shadow pattern. I have different models here, so I can use different ones. Try not to do whites of the eyes. They're not real whites of the eyes. Okay. We're still recording. Yes. All right, so we got that. So we're starting to lose the dark chocolate Milky Way. Now we're going to key it. Just want to find a nice bright tone. I'm going to get pulled over one day and the officer is going to smell my artwork and say, "Sir, have you been drinking while you're painting?" I'll say, "No, I don't drink." Then why does your artwork smell like wine? I'll say, "I don't know." And he'll take me in for whining. I like this paint. It's really cheap. It's inexpensive. Feels so good. Maybe that's proof. Wow. So God has brought to us cheap paint to make it feel like quality paint. All right, so I'm now going to grab these tones and put them where they belong. Okay, here we go. So you know your planes, you know your rhythms, you know your anatomy. Just put down the paint. I'm going to clean it with water though. Oh, I put the wrong water. Shoot. We have two different waters here. Oh well. Okay. Okay. So I'm going to listen to music. You guys can, because we're going to just crank this puppy out. But only using the naturalness of organic tools, because we are eating, drinking, and drawing. Yes, we are here to meet somebody of sex. Not the opposite sex, not the same sex, any sex. We're going to meet them. Won't work for me because I don't talk while I'm drawing. Why are you talking right now, Sheldon? Oh, here we go. Just remember, the laying is done with a dark chocolate Milky Way. See? It's right there. All right, we'll clean it with water, but we're only going to use wine as our medium. All right, we got to get in there and key this. This is called keying. Gonna lose this edge right there. So she's a redhead, got red hair, so I'm putting purple and blues in there to contrast her. And using the wine to thin the paint. The ancient tradition used to be done by many monks back in the olden days. You'd ask a monk, how'd you do that? And I don't remember. They were, shit-faced drunk. And I'm actually listening to the band Renaissance right now. Who knew? Amazing. All right, so that. So since this model is being painted with wine, it's going to make her nose redder and her cheeks redder. She's going to get a little drunk. She's got really pretty green eyes. So we're going to give her green eyes. White's coming through. Let's do a nice wine wash here. Okay, so this little sketch done with the ancient tools. You can smell this wine. It's really strong. Okay. I will go back in with this ancient tool. Now it's kind of soft. So if it gets a little soft in your hands, you know what to do with it. Put it back in the freezer. Okay. What do you think? Okay, it's a little cushy. So here we go. So we have the Milky Way, the wine, staying, and the paint. What do you think? That's pretty cool, huh? Very ancient. All right. So it doesn't matter the tool, it's the knowledge. And you're not going to get it in a week. You're not going to get it in a year. It's a lifetime. Enjoy the journey, you guys. The real journey, not the fake stuff you hear. Not this stuff. Not the start the journey. Take the journey. You know, there's no magic. And that's what you learn when you have my teachers who are gone. We're going to keep them alive. So again, thank goodness Mr. Villepoo's still around and doing great. He'll be around forever. Brian Eastman, I hear, passed away. Fred Fixer passed away. Eddie Rayberg, you know, passed away a long time ago. Eddie Rayberg is in my head all the time. Phenomenal artist, great guy, just a great human being. And yes, I love you, Lori, his daughter. So, studied with so many. Leonard Robinson, still, he's the best. Studied with them all. Okay. We pass it on. But you're not going to learn it in a day, you guys. You're not going to learn it in 5 easy lessons. But if you use the Milky Way, you'll always eat. Okay, I'm going to move on to some more stuff. We'll see you in a while.